When the storms ripped through southwestern Michigan yesterday, this is what it left. Penn Township Fire Department is doing ice rescue training out here in Mishawaka today. Check this out. Sir, you've been accused of some pretty serious crimes. You sure you don't want to say anything to the people that your department serves? Yeah. Police are working to reconstruct exactly what happened. You can see several arrows on the pavement, likely indicating the track of this accident. Jennifer, the hurdle through this trial has been time. The time it took police to find Del Real's body, the time it took for her family to get answers, and the pathologist is no different. It would be 6 weeks before they found her remains. One of the hardest hit areas was here at Waco Beach. The erosion causing this rift here up to 6 feet in some places, and it all happened within a matter of 48 hours. And for the first time, we're getting a look at all of the damage that this fire caused this local landmark. But the truth is, it's helping police investigate crimes. They did it with 25-year-old Preston Smith. Gripping their pain with open arms, Desi Jones's family watching as her convicted killer nodded and grinned as he left the Marshall County Courthouse.
Without a doubt, this case, this murder was going to be the first of serial murders by Fabian Rubio if he had not been stopped.
You believe he was a serial killer?
He was a budding serial killer, and he got stopped on his first one.
That first one was a 15-year-old girl, Carly Jones's sister.
This is the first time I've seen his face, and it'll never be a face that I have to look at again.
Purple bands binding the Joneses' strength, Desi forever in their hearts, while Rubio spending some of his forever behind bars.
That was her favorite color. We did it we're always going to support her no matter what. And today we could sit there and silently support her.
Jones was silenced in her death, left in a remote area, beaten and burned. A drip of Desi's blood, an inch long, on Rubio's license plate, led detectives to her killer, who is Pedro Rubio's son.
No, I didn't know anything. I'm still having my heart. I still have, that's not true this, but I guess it is.
There's no question that he is a psychopathic sexual predator. No question. And he acknowledged that it was good that we stopped him because he would have done it again.
Everything they do together, riding in unison, mourning as one law enforcement community.
It made me feel sad because I didn't really think any of this could have happened in our town.
Rachel Taylor has a new hero.
We just want to show support because we love this city and we love our police here.
Her mom, too.
This is the town that she lives in. This is the town that we're raising our children in, and it's important to show your support and uplift those that need uplifting.
Police from across the country, step by step, trying to beat the pain together.
This is a small community, small town. I think it's important to support our police force. They are on the front lines every day.
But that tragedy now in our home, our community.
Just because this was such a senseless act and what's happening all over the country now.
An expression says it all.
I just want them to know that we love them and that we really appreciate them trying to protect us.
There's an innocence in those who won't remember Joe Zangaro, but will always remember what he stood for. At least 1,500 people were here for Joe Zangaro's services, 800 of those from the law enforcement community, and we're told that people traveled as far as Florida just to be here for this memorial service. In Benton Harbor, Suzanne Spencer, WSBT 22 News. Night turned into day. The memory of last night's shooting still alive in Tasha Johnson's mind.
Things shouldn't have to go this far, and how people should just, kind of talk it out. Nobody deserved to lose their life over nothing,
She was there when it happened, putting a casserole in the oven.
I heard something just like a pop, pop, pop.
Those pops, gunshots that Christopher Hunt and his family heard too, as they were watching a movie just feet away from where it happened.
To me, should be like the first, and it should be like the last time something like this happened over here.
34-year-old Brandon Williams found shot on the upper floor of the building. A pile of tape, all that's left at the scene. But Metro Homicide Assistant Commander Alex Arndt says questions remain.
I don't think there's a reason for the public to be concerned, but other than any time that a homicide happens in your community, you should be concerned just by the nature of the type of offense that it is.
An offense that neighbors hope won't happen again.
We was all trying to figure out what was going on. I mean, you know, you got a community like this, you want to know what's going on in your community.
You know, I just can't understand why people just don't like to talk things out. Like I said, I don't think nothing is so serious that somebody have to lose their life.
After a dry start to the month, that rain is finally here.
Yeah, it has been a soggy night as nearly constant rain has been falling since this afternoon.
An Arizona Police Department is showing the public how they work. Glendale Police wanted to give the community an idea of the violent encounters they come across and show the public when it is appropriate to use force. In your world tonight, rescues still underway in Louisiana, getting residents to safety in what officials are calling an unprecedented flood. Matt, thank you. This heavy rain has some farmers pretty thankful after seeing a very dry and hot summer.
Yeah, but will it be enough to save some of their crops?
If you're tired of construction, the end is in sight. Officials with the city of South Bend say Smart Street work is right on track. But first, we're taking a live look in beautiful South Bend this morning. If you have things to do outside, this is the weekend to do it. WSBT 22 meteorologist Ed Russo is here. Ed, some pretty nice temperatures heading our way. Well, new information tonight on another roaming black bear in southern Indiana. It makes the second confirmed wild bear in the state since the 1870s.
I'll have to go back through because it takes a while to look these up, but I cannot remember where you set flip-flop records, all-time records like that in the same month. That is unprecedented. Yeah.
That's your homework.
Yep. Oh, thanks, Suzanne.
Thanks, Matt. Yeah. Shocking, but not necessarily surprising. That's the reaction from people in Osceola tonight. Well, if you've ever wanted to skip the drive to the grocery store, now you can. Martin's Supermarket is launching a new smartphone app called Groceries to Go.